As St. Lucia moves into a new fiscal year, the ministry with responsibility for persons with disabilities is pressing forward with its agenda to better serve and support the differently abled. During a pre-cabinet press briefing, Minister Jeremiah Norbert acknowledged that no budget proposal for the unit was presented or approved during the 2025-26 budget cycle. However, he emphasized that this delay has not deterred his ministry's focus on building a dedicated structure for disability-related affairs.
I can say confidently that right now, because the last time I spoke to the press about the Ministry of Disability, sadly, because of the announcement, the time the announcement was made for the ministry, it was very close. I think the announcement was made somewhere on March 4th last year, which was already past the budgetary cycle in terms of when you do the planning and you submit your costs for budgets. So we were not in a position to put in place a structure for the ministry. So we were Ministry for Persons with Disability, quote unquote, in name, but in terms of having a structure where you can actually go out there and execute, we were not in that position, sadly, because of the timing of the announcement.
According to Norbert, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has pledged to prioritize the disabilities unit under his ministry, ensuring that it receives the resources and administrative support necessary to function effectively. The ministry also intends to roll out a public relations campaign aimed at sensitizing the public about the roles and responsibilities of the disabilities unit. The campaign will also focus on educating citizens about various forms of disabilities, dispelling myths, and addressing common misconceptions about people living with disabilities.
We're in a new financial cycle, and this year the Prime Minister has made an allocation to actually set up the disability unit, and there have been an allocation is in the budget to hire the staff that is going to complement or that's going to make up the so-called disability unit. And we're looking to hire immediately after the appropriation, we're looking to hire the staff to commence the work. Some of the responsibilities of the staff will be immediately in the short run will be to work towards setting up what we call a disability registry, because what we've realized is we have quite a few individuals, and to give people a clear idea of what it means to be a person with disability, because we have a common misconception about people with disability. Some individuals believe if they have a broken finger today, that qualifies them as a person with a disability. And we need to, one of the objectives of the unit is to immediately go on a PR campaign, just to sensitize individuals about what the unit is going to do, what is the mandate of the unit, and what qualifies individuals as someone with a disability.
Looking ahead, Norbert also announced the upcoming launch of a national disability registry, a comprehensive mechanism designed to identify persons living with disabilities across St. Lucia.
Whilst we're doing that, we're going to work on setting up a disability registry, because one of the issues we realize now, there is no clear way to identify someone here with a disability in terms of issuance of cards or the proper stickers. So you go to Massey, for instance, and you may see somebody who actually has a disability parked in an area for disability, but their vehicle is not, you do not have the proper signage on the vehicle to be able to identify it as someone with a disability. And someone else may come and they may feel offended that it may be a able-bodied individual who came and parked in this parking. So we really want to eliminate that.
As these initiatives unfold, Minister Norbert and his team are expected to work closely with other government agencies, civil society organizations, and community advocates to ensure that St. Lucia continues to move towards a more inclusive and equitable society. For Choice News Now, I am Kishana Smith.